Hello and welcome to the cave, where I am working on my very last video that I'm going to be doing for the Ultimate Journey events this time around. Hopefully I'll have another Galactic Legend or two by the next one. I don't know, I'm thinking this is day one with this Galactic Legend events, your Ultimate Journey events, where you can earn the very elusive Galactic tokens. So, um, basically, there's a tier for every Galactic Legend. You need them at Relic 7 to participate. And so I already did a video for Jedi Master Kenobi, and I did a video for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now we're going to do the Sith Eternal Emperor. And by the way, for Kylo Ren, I just got Kylo Ren as fast as I did for this event because of that light speed bundles that they were doing. So a lot of people are probably unlocking Kylo Ren and Rey right now, and those light speed bundles made it more accessible for people. But these events were kind of hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to refresh so that I can show you how to do the Sith Eternal. Now, what I was imagining before this got launched was I was going to take the Sith Eternal and pair them with the guy, the big man himself, Wat Tambor. I was going to pair him with Wat Tambor, but you must use Sith. So, what I'm choosing to do for the Sith Eternal Emperor, let's go back and look at some of the Sith that you can get in his events. So, Journey Guide, Sith Eternal. Okay, so Vader was one of them. I thought I remembered that. Vader, Palpatine, Sidious, Maul, Dooku, Marauder. Okay, so we've got six other people to choose from if we're going to stick to characters that you can get from his events. Now, here's what I used the first time is I went ahead and did, let me see if I can remember. What I did the first time, I definitely used Revan, Malik, Malgus. So as you can see, those guys are all Relic level 9, and I did that because of the Leviathan. Malgus didn't need to be Relic 9 for the Leviathan, but I leveled him up so that his ship would be stronger for Leviathan, and because he's just one of the strongest teams in the game. You put him in with Malik, Revan, Bastila, and a lot of people are using Talon. Sometimes I put him in with Marauder on Grand Arenas when I want to put Talon with Traya team. And then in the Territory War, I put him in with Talon because her Omicron is the only reason why she's such a good synergy with um, your Traya team. So uh, this is the team that I would prefer. Revan, Malik, Malgus, and Bastila Fallen. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with characters that you can unlock from Sith Eternals events. So let's start with Vader, of course, because he's just really strong all the way around. I'm going to vote for Dooku and Palpatine. I'm not feeling Darth Maul. Yeah, I'm feeling Sith Marauder. So I'll point out a couple other things. Sith Eternal, a lot of people just pair him with tanks. And the reason why you do that is because you're not exactly trying to do maximum damage. You're trying to get Sith Eternal to get to his ultimate form, and then he can just start one-shotting two characters at a time. That's what we want to do with Sith Eternal. So a lot of people pair him with Wat Tambor and or um, the Armorer, the Mandalorian Armorer, and then two more tanks, right? So people will use the Sith Empire Trooper, people will use the Shore Trooper. Some of the stronger teams that I've seen with Sith Eternal has been Malik and Malgus. So if you're doing an event, Malik and Malgus is great. If you're doing something where you can only use one team, Malik and Malgus are great. If you're doing like a Grand Arena or Territory War, you might not want to put Malik and Malgus in with this team because it doesn't make him all that much stronger. It just makes him it just wastes those two characters that you could be doing another team that's equally as strong as this one, but instead you've just got one Galactic event. You know, hey, when I'm in Territory Wars, oh, I'm sorry, Grand Arena, I love putting my Malgus on defense because people don't tend to get past that. It's actually kind of really messed up, but especially since I've juiced him so much to Relic level 9. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this event. That's the similar composition to what I do in the Proving Grounds event as well. The one with the Riva. Okay, so this should be very easy to understand. First thing you're going to do is link them. Duh. There's only two people there. Of course they're going to get linked. Okay, so with Vader, of course I'm going to use his Merciless Massacre. I'm going to use this here. And this here. And then I'm going to try to inflict ability block. That didn't work. I'm going to try this one because it might stun him, and it did. That was perfect. Okay, so he's got the Deceived, so I'm going to also Deceive Rey because that's just more power for me. And I'm going to go for Palpatine's second ability, which has a chance to stun. So now reduce the target's max health until the end of the encounter. So I'm going to do that to Rey. I don't really need to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and start spreading out some damage because usually what happens is these guys have some weird abilities. The first time each light side ally falls below 50% health, they gain damage immunity for 1 turn. Wait, what was that other thing? Inspired light side allies gain 5% mastery. Start of the battle. While Ben Solo is active, Rey can't be defeated. Ben Solo can't be defeated while Rey is above 50% health. So you need to take them down together because they're a force dyad. So I'm going to go ahead and put some damage on him. And now she looks like she's about to do an ultimate, so I'm going to try. You can stun her. Let's go. I'm not going to touch her right now. I'm going to try to get him low. There we go. He can be defeated now. But I didn't. I don't think he can be defeated while she's... Well, he's at least stunned. I don't think you can damage her when she's in that state. That's unfortunate. Can I at least apply debuffs? Apparently not. That was like shooting marshmallows. She did nothing to me. What the hell? Okay, so he's gone. Now she can be defeated. So that was easy. You link them. All of these characters, let's see. Yeah, Vader's at 7, Palpatine's at 7, Marauder's at 7. Those are the characters you need at 7 for Sith Eternal. And then Dooku's at 6. So these guys are all basically the same amount of power that I had when I unlocked Sith Eternal, and the only other thing I did was I got Sith Eternal up to Relic 9. So I think this event was actually the easiest one out of the bunch. So now that she can be defeated, I'm just going to keep applying the hurt to her. And she goes down. Alright. So I'm going to refresh this one more time this time because I just bought a whole bunch of crystals so that I could do this video. I mean, I say a whole bunch and I've got 3,000 crystals sitting there. That's not a lot. But um, I'm going to go ahead and show everyone on camera the team that I preferred. I chose Bastila as my last character just because she's got a lot of debuffs that she does. So I got 2 tanks, which is really helpful. So Malik and Malgus. Revan is just a really strong character all around, and so is Bastila has all those debuffs. So I think this is like, I don't know what else I would do. This is kind of just like the perfect team for this event. So again, you're just going to link them. This event is just so, this is the easier event by far in my opinion because it feels like you can't fail. If you link them and they can't critically hit you, you just can't fail. I'm going to try to shock Rey because she's definitely the one who's more of a threat. That didn't work. I'm going to try for a shock again. Neither. Well, I feel like I care about that doubt way more than I care about anything that the second ability can do. I'm going to do... That did a lot of damage. See, Malgus is just a PogChamp. Am I allowed to say that on stream? Malik almost died, so now the Dark Infusion is just real poggers. At max stacks of 3, it also inflicts healing immunity. I actually didn't know about that. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use that ability. And since we know nobody's shocked, okay, I'm going to use shock on him and see if I can use that to my advantage. She's feared, so she's not going to hurt us right now. He's gone, so now we can just finish her off. I don't think I can kill her now. So that one was just the luck of the draw. She got her ultimate off before I could finish her, so if I was more careful with abilities, I could have stopped her from killing any of my people. The first time I did that, they just kind of died, and I was like, what are we doing? And that's partially because Malgus is just so damn strong. Alright, so now I'll show you the last thing about this. So I did one off camera where I beat her. And then I did a second one on camera with the team that you can get from doing the Galactic Chase events. And now I did the third one on camera just to show you my favorite team for that event. And now it's marking as complete. So that's what I've seen for all 3 of these events. Apparently you can only do 3 attempts on each team, on each tier. So then these other tiers, I can't participate because I haven't unlocked the Galactic Legend, let alone got them up to level 7, Relic 7. So that is it for the Ultimate Journey events, the Galactic Legend events. And I'll show you one more time. We'll go look at my characters that we use for this. So I didn't really spend a lot of time on my mods. Of course, your Galactic Legends want speed. Of course they do, because that's how you get more abilities off. So more abilities for more turns for Sith Eternal Emperor means that you can link your enemies, steal all of their protection. So you can see that linked, when characters are linked, this ability, target enemy becomes linked. This ability is removed and can't be used again until Unravel Destiny is used. Oh, so Entwined Fate. Okay, wait, let me see. Where's the thing? Target enemy becomes linked. Sith Eternal Emperor gains the granted ability Entwined Fate and takes a bonus turn. Where's the thingy? Why can't I find the thing? Anyway, maybe that's the Discord. At the start of each linked enemy's turn, linked enemies lose 20% magic protection, quadrupled for Jedi, and Sith Eternal Emperor gains 25% of the amount lost. So you can just siphon the protection off of your enemies. So more speed means you can siphon the protection off of more enemies because you'll have Unravel Destiny that you can use on more characters after you're done siphoning all of their protection, because eventually protection will go away all the way. And so you can just, that's something that I use a lot strategically to make sure that certain enemies are easier to destroy. And then after you use your ultimate charge, So Be It Jedi turns into a new ability that can just one-shot. So special power, unlimited power, instantly defeats linked enemies. So that's what I'm talking about. The So Be It transforms into power, unlimited power, and you can just destroy all the linked enemies. Okay, Revan, I need to redo his mods. What I'm probably going to do is speed all around and a couple of fence. Or actually, maybe not a fence. Crit chance would be cool. Potency would be cooler. Tenacity, that's not what I want. Which one? That's potency. Potency would be cooler, so I'm probably going to do 2 potency, 4 speed. Darth Revan just needs to be speedier than he is. My Darth Revan is just too damn slow, and this is a problem when I'm using Darth Revan, like on the holotables and on his ship. He's just too slow. So that's why I haven't really been showing off my mods. It's like, okay, like, they're nothing special right now. Tenacity is cool because now he resists all of the debuffs that you can put on him. Malgus, health, all the way. There's several reasons. He's got so many abilities. His ship and his other abilities have benefit from max health. Let's look if I can see what that is. Yeah, I mean, if he's the leader, gain at the start of the battle, if all allies are Sith, Darth Malgus gains an additional 50% max health and protection and 60 speed. He's invincible. He's invincible. This is just stupidity. More. More? There was something else. On the second attack, 50% chance to attack again, doubled if it's Jedi. So it's for sure going to attack again if it's Jedi. On the second attack, Darth Malgus gains 20% max health, stacking max 100%. So, I mean, my max health just makes him invincible. Maybe it was just his ship. So yeah, his ship. Wait, what did I just read? 15% of the max health. So deal true damage to target enemy equal to 15% of Fury class Interceptor's max health. So that's kind of what I was probably looking at when I went for max health for him. I don't know if that applies over, but I assumed it did for ships. I assumed that mods and his max health helps. I'll need to do some more research into this. Alright, so who else do I use? Vader. Vader, I just like to have speedy and higher critical chance because you get a crit off of throwing a, what's it called? It's a weird light source reflecting off of his armor. Sorry, I'm getting totally distracted. It's almost like they've got, like, 3-point lighting on them. Yeah, there's like a blue light behind him. And, like, a light over here and a fill over here, like... Oh, and a top light. That's just super weird to see. Sorry. So, um... what was I doing? Speed. He wants to be speeder, and if he just critical chances on his culling blade while he's got Merciless Massacre, game over, man. You're gonna kill someone. I chose not to use SWGOH. I use the Emperor, who again, speed and what's that one? I forget. Potency. Of course, potency, because that gives you more chance to apply stun with this ability. I didn't use Sidious. I chose not to use Maul. Bastila. She's all about speed again as well, because that's how you get more fear, more lightning. And then I didn't use Nihilus. Who else did I use? Dooku. I don't know why I did speed on Dooku. Dooku, I more care about his what's the word? Flawless Riposte causes him to 100% counter chance. So I'm probably going to remod him at some point to be more offense, so he does more damage when he does that counter. Marauder. What the hell have I done to him? Crit damage and crit chance. That makes sense because he sure hits like a bus. So there you go. Those are all my Sith characters, and by the way, Sith minus Lord Vader, that's the only faction. Well, that's not the only faction because I've also finished Sith Empire. And recently, Resistance. No, Resistance is not done yet because of C-3PO and Zori Bliss. But First Order is also done. Those are the only factions where I've just finished everything to Relic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these video series, and I will be making more of them as I figure out what the tricks are for the different characters for their events. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.